I'm here with Robert Barley, surrealist sculptor, and Robert has a very interesting story to tell. Robert, it all started for you on Bermondsey Market, is that right?
It certainly did. In 1968, I started in Bermondsey Market, sharing a stall with a very, very good dealer who taught me the ropes, the ins and the outs and the whatever of dealing.
And you went there with your mother on the bus, yeah?
I used to buy with my mother on the bus. I didn't drive in those days, and we used to drive around London buying things. Sometimes we'd come back on the top of the bus with a pair of stag's horns and whatever.
Yeah.
Just, my mother got quite embarrassed sometimes. And then I used to spend the rest of the week polishing it up and cleaning it up. 3 o'clock in the morning on a Friday, my brother, who's here now having lunch with me, used to drive me to Bermondsey with a couple of suitcases in the back, and I'd come home with empty suitcases at about midday.
That's fantastic. I love that story. And then it moved on to Portobello Road, no?
And Portobello Road I moved into subsequently, probably around about 1970. And where I still am, I've moved around a bit. Portobello Road's still the hub of the antiques world.
Yeah.
The whole world passes through Portobello Road. Everybody knows it. Still a good market. Going through troubles at the moment, but we're still fighting hard and trying to keep it going.
And you've turned your hand to sculpting as well?
Sculpting, I started about 25 years ago while in South Africa visiting friends who were artists, and I was so inspired, and I've always been interested. And I started working with objects that I found on beach combing and whatever. I used a lot of natural objects in my work. And I mixed them with precious objects, which I collect. So I've learnt, through my antique dealing, I've built up collections of certain things, gemstones and just curiosities. And I love to construct. They sort of come to me. The ideas come to me. I don't know where they come from. Some in dreams. I have dreams. I have very, very vivid dreams. Often I will wake 3 in the morning. I go downstairs, I get my drawing pad out, put my pen to the paper, and my hand starts to write. And I write and I write and I write. Shed a lot of tears. Feel very, very tired. Back off to bed, and then I read it the next day. And from that comes a lot of my sculpture.
And it's also led to you getting some good news recently as well?
Recently, yeah. I've been offered an exhibition, very nice gallery owned by Paul Smith, the eminent tailor, who's got a beautiful, beautiful gallery in Albemarle Street. And not exactly know the date yet, but somewhere in the middle of November we'll be having an exhibition of my work there.
In November?
In November.
We hope to see you there.
Yes, I'll do that.
Thank you, Robert.
Sold.